Hello, my friends. This is my can of worms, minus one more level, and that is right over here. And I have been working on this all morning, well, most of the morning, and I wanted to show it to you. I needed to clean the whole thing out because I have a lot of mites in there, which I never had before, but now I do. And I also was getting some like little black bugs, and this is normally in my kitchen, just off my kitchen where our breakfast nook is. So I wanted to show you, since I really took the whole thing apart, and I'm in my dirty rags, so I really don't really want to be on camera, but you'll see part of me. Anyway, I wanted to show you how this sets up. And you can see this has a bunch of air holes in it, and it is called the can of worms. Can of worms, right, that's what it says. I can see that. And you can see it from the inside. And everything's been taken out and washed out, and almost. There's still some bacteria and what have you in there, which is a good thing. Okay, so we've got all of our stuff. You can see this is I bought it in 2009, so it's getting kind of old and it's starting to show a little wear. But I wanted to set this up in front of you, and now this is the well for it. This is the bottom, and you can see the spout on the bottom. And I like to put it in just some little cups if I have it inside or outside. Pardon me if I'm in your way, but just show it to you this way because I want to try and leave this outside for right now. And what I did is I have one level. This is going to be my bottom level, which will be the next thing to get harvested. And the reason it looks, let me just check and make sure you can see that, okay. The reason that it looks quite as high as it does, the actual spines inside, here's the rim, but here's the spine that comes up and holds that up there, and that is right here. That's right here. But I have so much cardboard, paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls in there, and then there's a lot of castings that are, done, but they had worms in it, and I didn't want to keep pulling everything out. So what I want to do is show you how I set up a fresh level. So got this here, and you can see where it comes, and it comes right down, and I like to kind of like get mine even Steven, and I can feel that I'm pushing on there, so I'm right against that next level. And what I do is put a little bit of paper down there so that what I'm going to put down next doesn't just fall down through. And this paper is going to degrade quickly. I can just turn it under if I want to make it even a tighter situation. It's just flyer from the grocery store. Everybody has it. Okay, so got that, and I'm just going to kind of get a little wet down so that it holds right there. And give it just a little bit of newspaper. I don't have a whole lot. I've been shredding everything and putting it in my geo bin, actually. And I'm going to give it kind of some dried things and some wet. So just hold on just one sec. Okay, I'm back. And here I've got what I have from my freezer, and they're banana peels. And I'm just going to lay those out. These are just 2 bananas and a few strawberry tops. Not a whole lot. All right, and that's the end of that. And to that I'm going to add This is dehydrated fruit peels that I've put through my dehydrator. Give it a little bit of that. They'll love it. This is actually moringa. The leaves were all dried off, and then this is just kind of like the little branches, not branches, but you know, the little twigs and stuff. And then I also have some really nice moringa, the powder that I took those twigs and pulverized them, and it makes this wonderful looking powder there. I'll take that, and I'm going to give it just a little bit of cornmeal. It really fattens up the worms. And some eggshell for grit. And a little bit of coffee grounds. And let's see, Peggy, are you missing anything? Oh yeah, the worms. We don't want to forget them, do we? So I pulled these worms from the lid, actually from the other, I guess it was this one. And I'm going to put those, lay them down there. Come here. Come on, come on. If you thought you hadn't seen worms before, there's more. There we go. Off the bus, guys, off the bus. Come on, everybody out of the way. And I got one more. And you can see, aren't they beautiful? Wait, let me just flip this over. Let me just make sure you can actually see that? Isn't that great? This has to be a good pound of worms. I mean, I can feel the weight. And let me make sure I get all my little darlings. I normally do this just a little different, but we're going on vacation in a couple weeks, and I'm really trying to get all my little jobs done. And this one ends up being a big job that normally I do out here outside, and it's in the heat. And we've got, today is a nice day. It was 68 this morning, and I think we're up to about 76, 7, something like that. There we go. I got everybody, 1, 2, 3. Got it, 1, 2, 3. There's always a straggler, you know? There's always somebody that just doesn't want to join the party. There we go. But I tried getting myself down as far as I could on the mites. I know Patrick over at Vermicompost Learn by Doing. He always likes to take a piece of wet bread and he puts it in there, and the mites come to the wet bread, and then he pulls them out. Well, you know, I've tried that, and it's like, doesn't seem to work for me very well. I'm going to give it just a little bit more grit. I'm going to give it the rest of my have that much paper, but I'll give them just what I have. Here we go. And then I'm going to spray that down just a little more. Let me try it this way. There we go. I know I've shown you guys this. If you have, oh, there's the sprayer, if you can see that. Holds a half gallon, and it's pump, and I got it at Lowe's. Well, actually Rick bought it for me. I think it was like $7 or $8, and it has a, you know, where it stays on, and then that takes it off. And sweet little deal for a cheap price, really. And so for right now, that's going to be the end of it. That's what I'm going to do, and then put the lid back on. And the lid has, it's not a locking device, but you can hear, wait a minute. You hear it? When it gets to the indention, then it'll, you know, kind of snap back in. And so anyway, that was it. If I give it a lot of water, there's the faucet down below, and it has a turn on it, on and off. And I've been trying to run these much drier than I ever used to. And it seems to be working as far as having, I used to have loads of worms down in the bottom, and they just drag all their castings down, and I'd have to pick through all that, and it was a bit of a mess. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. For anybody who has any questions on the can of worms, please let me know, and I'll be glad to tell you how to run one, or how to get it, or, you know, the pluses and the minuses. I think if I had to do over again, I don't know. At 73, I'm starting to feel the backache of having this. And then, oh, by the way, once this is done, you can see that I have the third. Normally I would run 3, and I would take the bottom one out, get the castings, clean it up, put that on the top like this, and then have the one underneath, or 2 underneath, that were in progress. But I wanted to kind of really work on those mite problems, so I really harvested as much as I could. And now I have this one left over, and if I notice that they're running pretty clean, then maybe I'll slow things down a little bit, and then put the next layer on, and go back to a 3-tier system. So anyway, that was all I wanted to show you, and I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you'll come and see me again, because you know I'll be here. And remember, garden what you've got. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.